Live from the Warner Brothers studio lot.
Huh?
It's the Geekshow podcast.
I got to go move my car. I'm parked in David Zaslav's spot. No, I'm going to leave it. Let him walk. Let's start the show. Oh, hi, everyone.
Hey, gang.
Oh, look at everybody. She's Tony again. She's Rebecca Frost.
Hey, everybody. I sometimes forget that I'm Tony, and that's, yep.
I'm going to say something right now, Rebecca, and it's a compliment, and it's going to embarrass you. You are the most quoted person that I quote.
What?
Does that make any sense at all?
I would love some examples.
Because, like, I'll be in a conversation, I'll say, well, Rebecca said.
Aw, shucks.
Now, I'm not saying that it's all positive. It's, Rebecca said.
You need to
Cuts
start
both
a book.
ways.
That way he can say from the book of Rebecca.
Yeah, but it is.
Chapter 5, verse 3.
It's mostly positive.
Cool.
Robert Neal is here, everybody. Hello, Robert.
Hello, y'all. I'm about to be a menace for the next 20 weeks because it's football season. I'm
Oh,
going to change my name
no.
to Dennis. I'm going to be that much of a menace.
wow. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
When does it? Is it start?
Preseason started this past week.
Okay, but are you a person who pays attention to the preseason games, or do you just jump in
Carrie,
once the
is it
season?
football?
Oh, okay, all right. Never mind.
Is it?
I'm sorry, is it American football? Sorry. Is it American football?
Okay.
You gotta. These days, you gotta. It's excitable, James. Everybody.
Oh, hey guys! Woo!
And I have a special drop for James. Here we go. It's this.
Every damn day with this kid.
All right.
Somebody's been reading my diary. Hey!
Hi, James.
how's it
Returning
going?
champion.
Oh, thank you. It's so good to be back. I'm not going to lie. If I'm not here, you can catch me at Comedy Box, formerly known as Comedy Sports in Provo, on the 15th. The 16th, 23rd, and 29th of this month. If you just can't get enough of me.
And occasionally you show up on podcasts here on the Geek Show Network.
Absolutely. Yeah, you might know me as what did Jimmy Martin say? Hey, you in the bushes? Or yeah.
sounds
I
about right.
describe myself as I get old fast. So buckle up.
Got to talk to his wife. All right.
I don't know how she does it.
Oh my goodness.
I hope
Barely.
she drinks. I hope she drinks, but no, she doesn't.
She's gotten into edibles, I will say.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's the key
Extreme
to a long
close-up.
And you? What
I
about
realized
you?
my camera was so far away.
successful marriage, I think. Is
Edibles?
edibles.
Vodka, Red Bull, and edibles.
No Red Bull for you.
Well, here's the
this
thing
has
with
like a
us
story.
ADHDers. Here's the thing about us ADHDers, Carrie, is caffeine affects us oppositely. So, like, I would drink a Red Bull if I need to calm down.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, do you have ADHD?
I do. That's why Adderall, that's why we're prescribed Adderall, because it's a stimulant.
I did not know that.
Now
Okay.
you know.
As your
Rebecca
father,
says. Rebecca says.
all right. As your father, I was going to say no vodka Red Bull for James, but okay. As a matter of fact, I think
drink,
you should have one right now.
I drink like it's rush week at a sorority. It's fine.
Okay,
I love
that's
it.
good.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I will be later. All right. Let's see. Let's begin, shall we? Okay. The Star Wars movies. I don't know even where we're at with these.
They're pissing me off, Carrie.
Yeah. Because there's so many that are in development, as we keep getting told. But this one seems to be barreling forward at lightning pace. It's
At light speed even?
I guess when you I guess when you have Ryan Gosling, you want to hurry and before he changes his mind.
Yep.
Get him in that X-wing fighter and let's shoot this damn thing.
He's so hot right now.
Sean Levy's feature Star Wars Starfighter, and they have now cast the villain, Matt Smith, who was a Doctor Who.
Yay. Great.
Who was
Super.
House of the Dragon.
Excellent in House of the Dragon.
Morbius.
Well, yeah. It's morbid.
You're saying
time.
words, Rebecca, and
But they have cast him as the villain. It says this is one of multiple villain roles, according to sources, but that's all we know.
Did you know he was supposed to be in Rise of Skywalker as like
I read
the young Palpatine, the young cloned Palpatine?
I am glad they did not do that.
They wouldn't need much makeup.
Yeah.
Actually, I wish they would have. Now that I think about it,
just overall, there's a lot of stuff I wish they would have done with Rise of Skywalker.
Don't even get me started on that one.
I will say, like, aesthetically, his palette, like Matt Smith looks like Star Wars.
Like he can only play a villain.
But Ryan Gosling, he doesn't look Star Wars to me.
No, I agree.
Aesthetically,
you've got a point there. Actually, yeah,
he's a little too asymmetrical.
So I'm gonna have the sole dissenting opinion here of what does a Star Wars look like? What does a Star Wars character?
Thank you for asking. Great question.
Like? Okay,
Matt Smith, Poe Dameron. That's a fictional character. Isaac Isaacson. What's his name?
Oscar
Isaacson.
Isaac Asimov.
Isaac Asimov. Forrest Whitaker. That is like the Star Wars palette, right?
James, what about so also in this movie is Mia Goth. What about Mia Goth?
Pass. Give me another character that I know. Here, name some celebrities and I'll tell you if they meet the Star Wars palette. Go ahead.
Oprah.
Yes.
What?
Okay,
yes.
She would be. I mean, she would be like
a senator, either a counselor.
Yeah, either a senator or she would be who takes over in the gangster ring in Tattoo once the fall of the Hutt clan.
On the planet Tattoo. How about Chris Pratt?
No. Pass. He's not. He absolutely would not.
No. He could be like one of the background characters in a bar.
I mean, if he's like a voiceover character, like Katinka Inko nipple pinchy, like 100%, like
like if he does his Mario voice.
Palette, there's no way it doesn't match. One more, give me one more.
Bill Murray.
Oh yeah, that guy's like fluid. He's liquid. He can blend in anything.
All right. Let me just posit this then, and we don't know what role he's playing, but I look at Matt Smith's face and I think at Grand Admiral Thrawn.
No. That's a Mickelson. That's a Mickelson role.
Oh, nice call. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I need to put a pin in Matt Smith until we come back around to things we consumed.
Okay. All right. Well, then let's.
You ate Matt Smith?
Oh, good heavens.
Isn't
I had his liver with fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Yeah. It's the lesser Mickelson, not Mads Mikkelsen is Grand Admiral Thrawn. But I was thinking, I don't know what timeline this movie takes place in. I was thinking it would be a younger version of Grand Admiral Thrawn, maybe, but never mind. He's British. He's got a pointy face, is what I'm saying. Never mind. Let's move on.
Cut to the palette of Star Wars.
Exactly. Another villain cast we got. I wish Lee were here for this because he's very passionate about the Highlander movie. The original. I don't know how he feels about this new one. But we've got Henry Cavill in the remake.
Oh, Henry Cavill in Star Wars.
Highlander?
I know, but like, what about, do we see Henry Cavill in Star Wars?
Oh, good question. No.
Okay.
He's too good looking.
What you're saying is two handsome people can't be in Star Wars.
Yeah, look at Mark Hamill, 70s. He's nearly handsome. Steve Carell, 100% he's in Star Wars. Nearly handsome.
Nearly handsome?
Nearly handsome. Like you look at him from a certain light, and it's like, oh my gosh, he's gorgeous. That's why Ryan Gosling can't do it.
Let me just cast this. Steve Carell as the guy who sells at Tashi Station. He sells the power converters.
That sells the power converters?
He's the guy.
Robot Chicken has my favorite cutaway of that, where it's like, welcome to Tashi, welcome to the stage, the power converters. And they're strippers.
All right. Anyway, Dave Bautista is going to play the villain role opposite Henry Cavill in the remake of Highlander. Now, Russell Crowe is already in it. Chad Stahelski is directing. It's going to start principal photography soon. Now, in the original Highlander from '86, Christopher Lambert was Connor MacLeod, the medieval Scottish Highlander, who discovers he is an immortal warrior, with the help of a swordsman named Ramirez, played by Sean Connery. Now, we're thinking that'll be Russell Crowe in this movie. But the villain is let's see. In the remake, Cavill is playing MacLeod, while Crowe is Ramirez. Yes, okay. Bautista will have the role as the Kurgan. Yes, the Kurgan.
Okay, so
And Clancy Brown.
I'm going to take
originally,
the Lee route here.
Okay.
No.
Thank you.
No on
Clancy
this?
Brown did an excellent job. Also,
Oh shit, that's Clancy Brown?
Yeah,
Yes.
young Clancy Brown.
Whoa.
I thought that was an author.
That is Lex Luthor himself.
I was like, that's Mr. Krabs.
No, it's Lex Luthor. But I like Batista. I mean, I've enjoyed him in most of the things that I've seen him in. I've enjoyed his work. Some of the things he's been in. However, I expect the Kurgan to look more imposing, especially when Henry Cavill is not a small guy. So I'm thinking you want somebody big and imposing, and the only person I can really think of for this, and this may go against the too good looking, but
well, we've left the Star Wars universe.
Alan Richardson.
Yumbers. Reacher.
Oh, yes.
Sherlock Holmes, the Vanilla Gorilla.
My hope for new Batman.
Oh,
But
yeah.
him, because I mean, kind of the same problem they had with Ben Affleck being Daredevil. They had to find somebody big enough to be imposing as Kingpin, which is why they had Michael Clark Duncan as Kingpin. Because he's like one of the few people that's bigger and more, imposing looking than Affleck himself.
Affleck's pretty tall, yeah.
So
Anyway,
He's got that chin.
we'll see. I mean, we all know the story. When Highlander 2 came out and Lee found out that they were space aliens, he stood up in the theater and yelled, "This is bullshit," and walked out. It was
as you should have, I should have.
It was a great day to be in the movie theater when that happened.
Bullshit.
This is bullshit, and he walked out.
I wish I could have known Lee back in those days, back in the 80s. How many trench coats did he own? I would assume at least 3.
At least.
Were they 3/4 or were they full?
These were the days when Lee was, where he made his own Jedi robe. He lived across the street from Liberty Park, and in the middle of the night, he would go into Liberty Park wearing the Jedi robe to, quote, stop crimes.
I was going to say to yell justice, but yes, 100% yes. Yes.
Okay, no lost dose.
The nice thing about Lee is his character tracks from the 80s until today. Like he has stayed
His character arc.
Consistent character.
He's
None of
consistent.
this floppy Star Wars bullshit, okay? He 100% stays on brand. That's what I love about him.
Well, speaking of Lee, let's do a little housekeeping. Lee is scheduled for surgery in a couple of weeks. And as we know, the costs are getting higher and higher. We have high hopes for the surgery. We think that it's going to go well. Positive vibes are out there. Positive vibes are one thing.
Positive money is another.
Yeah, positive money is better because the bills are just adding up. And there's the Venmo right there on our YouTube channel. If you could scan that, any money that you send will go directly to the Cade family to help pay their bills. There's no middleman with this. It's right into their Venmo. So any money that you can offer up will help. Like I said, we have high hopes for this surgery that is scheduled here it's less than 2 weeks, right? Yeah.
It's on my wedding anniversary.
Oh, is it really?
Yes.
Oh,
You're
okay.
married?
Yeah, dude.
For how long?
A couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah, a couple of weeks.
I was going to say 2 weeks.
2021.
Congratulations. That sounds great.
Thanks.
All right. So yeah, any
Can't
help
believe you were shocked. I can lock down a man.
Sure you can, bud. Never doubted it.
Okay.
Also, you can help out this show. We have no advertising currently, and I'd like to keep it that way, but
We'll talk after this, Carrie.
But you can help with our Patreon. Geekshowgotthiscovered.com is a link to our Patreon, and you get the after party. That's something that only Patreons get, where we continue this show right after this show. And somehow it always makes its way to food. It's strange how that happens. But we get the after party. You get the TV show in space early.
And you guys, the newest TV show in space. I am so excited for you guys to listen and or watch it because it's the best movie of all time.
First Contact?
Yeah.
It super is. And I know it sounds like I'm
rips.
being sarcastic, but it's super not. It is.
Yeah, no, it rips.
It is good. And on the TV show in space, once we finish the Next Generation movies, then we're going to head to Deep Space Nine. I'm 4 or 5 episodes in and loving it.
Did you get the El Moraine episode already?
Not yet.
Okay.
I paused. I didn't want to get too far ahead of you guys. So,
Do you like Deep Space Nine from the beginning, or is it like an Office type situation where it's like you can skip season 1 because they're trying to establish characters and they're trying to get their voice, and then season 2 is when it takes off?
upon the rewatch, they have started Deep Space Nine right away. It's
Wow.
like here are these characters. Here's what Kira is all about. She's a terrorist, yes, but here's
With a heart of gold.
Bashir is about the only one that they're not really fleshing out. He's just kind of this horn dog in space, who's trying to get Dax into bed. We learn about the Trill, right away from Dax. We learn about Cisco. There is immediately this chemistry between Garrick and Bashir. Garrick loves Bashir.
You guys, save it for TV show in space.
Okay. All right, that's coming up. Anyway, so there's that. Also,
I'm a married man.
also, I'm but a humble tailor. All right.
I was just surprised to
Well
learn
played,
that
sir.
he was in the Battle of Wolf 359.
Well,
Or was
Yeah,
he?
I will forget. James, do you want to come on TV show in space?
Fuck yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Also, geekshow.store, where you can get our products.
Is that Tony? Lower right?
No, I wish it was.
Oh, he has tattoos.
Tattoos, so that's not our Tony. But I would get one of those lanyards for Sci-Fi Con season that are coming up. I'd love to see those.
Where are they having Sci-Fi Con at? Is it at the convention center?
It's at the Salt Palace this year, the end of
cool.
September. So, all right.
Sci-Fi Con?
Well, you can use them at FanX or any Sci-Fi Con. All right. Because you
You got me hyped up thinking there was an actual Sci-Fi Con.
you get your pass, and all that. Anyway, let's move on to The Batman 2. Now, am I in a minority? I loved this movie, the first one.
No,
Freaking
it's
loved
good.
it.
You're not in the
As long as
minority.
you're not Jake, it's a great movie.
You have to mentally prepare to rewatch, but it is a good movie, and it's
Yeah,
fantastic.
it's awesome.
Top.
Jake didn't
3.
care for it?
No.
Jake was upset because of the treatment of the Riddler in this one. As
see,
a
and
competent villain, as opposed to like the.
He didn't like the
of
fact that the Riddler was an incel with a Twitch stream.
I loved the
It
fact
just makes
that
it
he
more
was.
modern.
Yeah, because what the Riddler pulled off in this could happen in real life, and that's
Yep.
what scared the shit out of me. And
Yeah.
that's why I liked this movie so much. Plus, Zoe Kravitz as the Catwoman is just chef's kiss.
Oh, spot on casting.
But anyway,
good.
The Batman Part
Could she
2
be in
is...
Star Wars?
Yeah.
Could she be? I think
Yes.
You know what I said about the good looking thing? I'm going to bend
Mm-hmm.
it for her because she is very fair. And yes, she could be in Star. I actually do think she could be in Star Wars 100%.
Okay.
Okay.
Could Pattinson?
Yeah.
Is that a person, place, or thing?
Robert Pattinson,
Oh,
That guy
Robert
right there.
Pattinson. Actually,
the
yes.
Batman.
Well, he has such
Mickey
range.
17 himself?
We are so
Actually-
lucky that we got him past Twilight. After watching Mickey 17, the one about a farting lighthouse, and dude, he has such range.
The thing,
It's
so
insane.
Robert Pattinson in Star Wars, he should voice a weird little guy because he's great voice actor.
Okay. All right. But anyway, the Batman 2 is going to start shooting in October. Or no, wait. They're aiming for an October release, 2027. But they're going to start filming in the spring, it says here.
Clayface? Main villain?
No, Clayface is getting his own movie.
Clayface
Yeah,
gets
that's
his
what-
own movie.
I wouldn't. What's his name? Matt Reeves, who's writing this. Didn't he originally say like he was going for Clayface as the main villain? Did he pivot from that?
I think they must have pivoted because
Must have,
Clayface
yeah.
is getting his own movie.
It's a
I
horror
feel
film.
like they're going in a Mr. Freeze direction.
Ooh.
That's cool. Like a grounded Mr. Freeze would be really cool.
That
Yeah.
Is this to say this is DCU, same universe?
No,
same
so this
Batman?
is whoops. This is separate.
Elseworlds is what they call
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
So that means James Gunn will be writing his own Batman into the whole, and I'll
Alan
get to
Richardson.
that. And
Yeah, would be
fingers
nice.
crossed.
Only if you
and
do absolute Batman.
Or
Ooh.
Jensen Ackles. I'll take Jensen Ackles.
As Batman?
Yeah.
No.
You know what I mean?
Anyway, so James Gunn said, everybody's complaining about how long this has taken. And he says, let me just point out to you, a 5-year gap or more is fairly common in sequels. He said, think about it. 7 years between Alien and Aliens, 14 years between Incredibles films, 7 years between the first 2 Terminators, 13 years between Avatars, 36 years between Top Guns, and of course 6 years between Guardians Volume 2 and 3.
And also consider Matt Reeves was experiencing a health issue.
That's true.
So maybe get off his back.
How many years between Planet of the Apes films? Because that's my barometer for Matt Reeves.
Oh, the new Planet of the Apes movies?
Because I want to say it was only like 3 years. But I do think that, like, as a consumer, we've gotten too used to the Marvel interval of films where it's like, oh, we get 3 a year. We get, like, you know, Matrix Revolutions and Reloaded back to back. I don't know.
Okay,
I'm
so we
fine
have
taking
so we
time.
have the Tim Burton one in 2001, right?
And that
Tim
one doesn't.
Burton?
Yeah, we don't count that.
That was 87.
Well, so the original Planet of the Apes, so the first one, 1968, but then 1970, 1971, 1972, and then 1973. Crazy.
In the
And
TV
then-
series.
Then the new ones, Rise of the Planet of the Apes in 2011, then 2014, 2017, 2024.
There we go. And these new ones have just been terrific. I'm a huge Planet of the Apes franchise fan, except for the
Dawn?
TV series.
Dawn of the Planet of the Apes rips.
Wait a minute. Even Marky Mark and the Monkey Bunch? That
I
one?
liked that one. That's the 2001 one.
I'm iffy on that one.
Okay.
The positives are the actors are really good. Paul Giamatti as an orangutan is perfect.
Who demanded? Who demanded?
He demanded that he be an ape. And the little gorilla that throws a rock at Marky Mark or at somebody and says, "Human lover," and runs away. I love that.
Which in that world is a hate crime.
Yes. But I'm iffy on that one.
Okay.
But these new ones have been terrific. But yeah, you're right. Dawn is a good one. That's the one.
So good.
That's the one with the bad guy ape and versus Caesar, right?
Well, that's the one. That's the
I keep
one
forgetting his
where they get on
Franco.
the tank. They get on the tank and take control of the gun, like they're figuring out guns.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, I love that. Anyway, okay. And so James Gunn is also working on the latest scripts. Now, it was a lot of people are making a big deal about what was said by the head of DC or the head of Warner Brothers, where he said, David Zaslav said that he's working on the next installment in the Super Family. Now, what he's saying is he's working on the next superhero movie, not necessarily Superman family movie. David Zaslav's not a comic book guy, okay? He just used the term super. He just threw it out there, all right? So everybody calm down, all right?
I'm so excited. I'm assuming everybody here has seen Superman.
Yes.
Multiple times, yes.
I'm
person.
super excited to see what they do with Supergirl because
Have you read Woman of Tomorrow? The
Yep.
comic
she said.
book.
No,
No,
It's
you
a-
haven't.
Okay, so
It's a
that's
Tom
your
King.
homework assignment.
Yeah, that's your homework. Is read Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, because that's what they're adapting the movie from, and it's so good.
Yeah.
See, and I not having read it, let me know. So with the changes that he made to Superman's backstory, if Kara
Did he?
Zor-El,
Did he
well,
make
with
changes?
his parent's message,
I mean,
Oh,
I'm curious to know
okay,
if
I got
she
this one.
has
I
that
got
same
this one.
mentality.
let
Okay.
Rob handle this.
Yeah. I'm so
Here we go.
excited.
He's stretching.
So, with the changes they made to the Kryptonians in Superman 2025, they didn't make extreme changes. This was based more on the first iteration of the post-crisis Kryptonians, where they were very cold, sterile, And when Jor-El was preparing to send the gestation matrix with Kal-El in it to Earth, Lara's first action was like, they're barbarians. He's like, then he can rule over them. He will be superior to them. And that's kind of an adaptation that Gunn made for this one, for the 2025 movie. So it's not that far out of character. It's always been he will be superior to them. This is the first time we've actually heard them go off and say, well, you
Harem.
can rule them.
While you're there,
have-
they never say the word harem. That's the
that's
media
also
putting
true.
that spin on that.
I know.
Well, and my question is like if Kara knew that,
Well,
because
here's
she
the
got
thing. Kara was also a teenager when her city got blown off of Krypton.
Yeah, she
intact.
she
So she
saw
lived
it.
another probably 3 to 5 years off Krypton. So she remembers everything about Krypton. So her her demeanor in Woman of Tomorrow is she's okay with being on Earth. It's not that bad, but she does still feel set apart a bit. So it's not quite as we should just be taking over. But it's also, coming from the very end of the movie, she's a party girl.
Yeah.
She's like, you know what? Nothing could really harm me. I'm going to go, and it's my birthday. I'm going to go get drunk. And she
That's
is
the
basically,
thing. She's not
that's it.
necessarily a party girl. It's her 21st birthday in the comic.
Okay, fair. That is a better representation. Yes. Thank you, Rebecca, for keeping me grounded.
You're welcome.
Do that again.
Do it
I just
again.
loved that movie so much.
was
I
great.
loved it.
It's so good.
Yeah,
let's-
Mr.
Altered my brain chemistry.
Yeah.
Another really the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse movies are terrific, and they keep pushing back this third one because they want to make it good.
Which is how it should be.
Exactly. But in the meantime,
They recently pushed back the date again by like 1 or 2 weeks, and everyone was
Totally
like,
fine.
"What the fuck?" And one of the directors came out and said it was because it was a better IMAX window.
oh, okay. But one of the breakout characters, and remember when you watch these movies, I would say what, Rob, 99% of the Spider characters are canon, right?
Actually, I think all of them are, including the dinosaur.
Yeah. Okay. So they are canon from the comic books, including this one, Spider-Punk.
Hobie Brown.
Hobie Brown. But Daniel Kaluuya loves this character so much that he has been pestering the Sony people. And so they're going to make a standalone animated Spider-Punk film. Awesome. And he is going to co-write it and do the voice as well. So, between this and the Barney movie that he's working on, it's...
Some days you
paychecks,
feel
man.
like having
Paychecks.
chow mein. Some days you feel like having pizza.
Yes.
It's fine.
But Spider-Punk has been around since 2015, Amazing Spider-Man number 10, created by the late, great Dan Slott for a Spider-Verse comics crossover. He is a version of Spider-Man who leans into more anarchistic anti-establishment attitude than Peter Parker. Residing on Earth 138, the character is fueled by his desire to help take down corrupt systems. And boy, could we use him now. All right.
So I took this photo back when the Spider-Man movie came out. See if you can spot the difference between these two packages of toys.
Gentrification.
Oh,
Not quite. Spider-Punk is missing from
Yeah,
this one.
gentrification.
did
Duh.
someone steal it?
Or I was going to say, if you're going to steal one, the one to steal is Spider-Punk.
Yeah, it's like, I don't want to buy all those. I just want the Spider-Punk figure.
Was this at Walmart or Target?
This was a Target.
Okay.
I love Spider-Man 2099. He's one of my favorite Spider versions, but yeah, I would rather just buy them separately rather than all together. Like
In the
that.
comics, is that really his mentality as well?
2099?
Yeah.
It's a slight difference.
Okay. I figured they needed an antagonist to a point, but
He's much angrier in the Spider-Verse movies than he typically is in the comics.
Yeah. I mean, he
I
was angry in
really
the
enjoyed
comics,
him
but-
though.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was really good.
Great character. Let's see. Okay. Rebecca, I know you want to weigh in on this one.
Yeah, you bet I do.
Because
Let's sip some tea.
you reviewed this for us, what was it, a week or two ago?
Yeah, I watched all 90 fucking minutes of this movie.
This War
Was
of
that
the
your reaction
Worlds.
too? Just like,
Yeah.
This War of the
or
Worlds.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood. Or does Ice Cube have psionic powers in this one?
No.
This has become like the hate watch movie of 2025. People are watching this and like yelling at the screen. It's like Morbius that way. People are.
No, but here's the thing: Morbius was fun. This was not fun.
Ouch.
But everybody's making memes about this. See,
This is a screen grab. You risked all of our lives just to spy it on people's Amazon carts.
but it's doing huge.
What is this?
It's War. So they remade War of the Worlds. They filmed it in 2020. So the format of the movie is it's all on Ice Cube's computer screen, and he works for the Department of Homeland Security, and he is constantly like spying on his daughter who's engaged and pregnant. And so he's like constantly spying on her through like CCTV feeds, and they communicate via Facebook Messenger, and name a web service, and it's mentioned in this movie. Amazon is a very prominent feature. In fact, the girl's fiance saves the day. 1, he tourniquets her leg using Amazon packing tape. 2, he gets a thumb drive to DHS via Amazon delivery drone, and the drone gets knocked out of the sky by one of the War of the Worlds aliens, and they see a guy through the camera because it's Department of Homeland Security. So they find his number, they text him, and they're like, hey, do you see that drone over there? Will you flip it over? And he's like, why? And they're like, the government will give you free internet for a year. And he's like, why? So they can spy on me? And they're like, okay, what if we gave you $1,000 Amazon gift card? And that's what prompts him to turn over the drone so that they can deliver the thumb drive to Ice Cube.
So when the aliens lose, do they lose not because of a biohazard,
No,
virus
because
that's
it's
delivered
Independence
via
Day.
AWS?
It's Independence Day. They upload a virus because the aliens, they're here to steal our data. They're gonna take our data.
They're not going to come here. We have one of the slowest internet connection services.
So
I mean, they're going to go to Europe.
They're targeting data centers.
So as of last week, it ranked number 5 in Prime Video's top 10 for the U.S.
Wow.
This is another screenshot from the movie where Joe Rogan praises Ice Cube for saving humanity on his podcast, as
How
reported
to stay
via
relevant in
theintercept.com.
2025.
Yeah.
Yeah, but people are, I mean, comedians and YouTubers and TikTokers, they're making memes and making fun of this movie, and it's the hate watch film of 2025.
If only it was like even kind of fun, but it's not even kind of fun.
Yeah. It his wooden acting is being
Whoa! Damn! Get out of there! Like that's
So what you're saying is we could make a movie of this podcast?
we could.
If we had to, and we needed to do something like War of the Worlds, what is an old 70s, 80s movie / 50s that we could redo?
I was a teenage
Smokey the
werewolf.
Bandit. Oh, wait.
I'm done. Yeah, that sounds great. Carrie, you're the werewolf, obviously. I'm the dissenter that obviously dies first, because look at how I look. Rebecca?
I don't know. If you're doing a horror movie, I don't think you die first.
Listen, I wasn't gonna say
Just-
it.
Then who would die first?
Apparently, I killed Dan Slott. Sorry, I got Dan Slott and Peter David mixed up. Sorry about that.
Yikes.
Dan Slott is fine. He's just fine. Peter David is dead. All right. Here's a documentary. Maybe should we do this on the TV show?
Oh gosh, maybe.
Okay, we'll go and watch it. It's a half-hour documentary. It's on the Roddenberry Archive. If you just Google Roddenberry Archive Lost Voyages, it's a 30-minute documentary about Star Trek Phase 2. What is that, you ask? It became Star Trek the Motion Picture. Now, but that wasn't the plan originally. The plan originally was to bring back Star Trek.
With Decker as the captain, right?
No, Shatner was there, I think. I didn't finish the documentary. I watched the first 10 minutes of it.
It was
There's
only 30
minutes.
minutes.
You believe me, the week it has been. Anyway, but it's a 30-minute documentary to teach you all about Star Trek Phase 2 and the plans for the continuation of the series and it was going to happen in the mid-70s, and it plots the course to Star Trek the Motion Picture. It's pretty fascinating about how it all went down. At least the 10 minutes that I watched, and all the bad decisions that were being made.
Was it because it was Roddenberry? Was Roddenberry making all the decisions?
It's all Roddenberry.
This guy.
Got his fingers
This guy.
in there. They also have George Takei and Walter Koenig in it talking about Phase 2.
Was Abraham Lincoln in it?
I wish Space
Space
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Oh boy.
Space Lincoln, my favorite.
Yep.
Anyway, James, stay back. All right. But anyway, go and watch that at the Roddenberry Archive. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool little watch. You got a Hulu app, do you?
Hell yeah.
TikTok.
Not anymore.
Not for long. I mean, I watch my Hulu stuff through Disney Plus anyway, but Bob Iger and he dropped the company that we're gonna merge the two. The Hulu app will go away. The standalone app will go away. We'll merge Hulu onto Disney Plus, and it'll all be one big thing.
Boo! I like using Hulu.
I'll say this: it's a better interface than Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I can't wait till they all start coming together and then they make one giant service.
And it's
and
called
then
cable.
it's just like on your television. Yeah, and it's just cable again.
Do you guys remember when Hulu was free and you could watch anything?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wasn't that it? Wasn't that the dream?
Mm-hmm. That was great. In 2023, they began streaming Hulu shows on Disney Plus, like Handmaid's Tale, The Bear, and Shogun, but only for users subscribed to both platforms. Now, as of today, the bundle plan is $10.99 a month, just $1 more than a standalone Hulu.
Well, okay. So questions. I currently have the Disney Hulu HBO bundle. Jesus
Wow.
Christ. Saying it out loud makes me sound stupid. Is my price going to go down?
I don't know.
I'm sure it's not.
Nothing ever goes down in price. I mean,
Yeah, we live in capitalism America, so
yeah. But it'll be all one single app. So you'll have your Disney, you'll have your Hulu, you have your sports. It'll all be.
And people wonder why I call them the cradle to the grave empire.
Exactly. So there you go. Let's see. I finally watched the Final Destination Bloodlines.
Oh, I still haven't seen it.
Oh, it's so
I have
much
never
fun,
seen-
Rebecca.
I have never seen a Final Destination.
Really?
Nor have I.
Because okay, if after 5 of them, it's not the final damn destination. Then just keep going.
It's the final destination for some people.
Yeah. Just about everybody in the movie. Usually.
Yeah.
They're just fun. They're just fun, stupid movies.
Well, and I really
Sure.
want to watch Bloodlines because I have seen the scene and read about Tony Todd's farewell, and like just reading about it made me cry.
Oh yeah.
Who is that?
He's the Candyman.
Candyman.
Yeah. He's
From a
Wolf's
movie?
Adult
brother.
Jake
Candyman?
Sisko.
Yeah. He's Wolf's
Oh.
brother. But anyway, this one, it was a lot of fun. Bloodlines, and
I want to see it so bad.
it was. I enjoyed it, and I was happy to see that they're already working on another Final Destination.
So if you had to rank like horror films like this, with like Saw, Final
Well,
Destination.
The first Saw is one of my favorites.
So I would equate. Feel free to disagree with me. I would equate Final Destination to the Fast and Furious franchise.
Are they jumping
It starts off
skyscrapers?
as one thing and becomes something entirely different.
Like
Go
it's just fun.
And it's all
Like
about family?
I know what I'm showing up for, and I'm getting what I paid for.
Well, it's you watch this and you're like, how is this guy gonna die? And yeah, I hope that guy dies, and he does.
It's
die.
fun to suss out the Rube Goldberg machine of death.
Because they'll leave you clues all throughout the movie. You know, they'll show a penny fall on the floor, and you're like, is that going to become something? Oh, yes, it
Chekhov's
does.
penny. Okay.
It's things
All
like that, you know. And just when you think that penny is no longer in the equation, it shows up, and
The penny of death.
and then suddenly there's a truck full of logs just for no reason, you know.
Like, Rob, do you drive behind trucks full of logs?
No, because I've seen The Descent.
Where's
that in The
that
How does it
in The
go?
Descent?
It
Yeah,
was
what
pipes in The Descent, but it's
Oh.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, it was pipes in a Final Destination as well.
It was logs.
If it's set here in Utah, it would be a asphalt, right?
Yes, probably.
It'd be a lake. Do you know how many bones they
It'd
keep
be
finding near
It'd be a
lakes?
Geneva rock truck.
What kind of bones?
They keep finding bones near lakes,
Of-
like they're
of,
like
like-
that foot.
Tell McCoy
that,
to stop swimming in the damn lake.
that
Exactly.
foot was found in Utah Lake, and then they just found a skull by a West Valley
A
lake.
human foot?
Yeah, they're identifying missing bodies from like 17 plus years ago.
You know why? Because the water level is lowering.
Really?
That's why they keep finding bodies in Lake Powell.
Yeah. the water level keeps going down because of the environment. And they're finding all this stuff at the bottom. And someday in Lake Powell, they'll find thousands of pairs of sunglasses.
I'm so
But
excited.
tiss.
Anyway.
I wish I had a soundboard.
Oh, that's what that was. Okay.
Yeah, there was one in Fish Lake as well, Eric. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, see, they keep finding bodies.
I used to go fishing in Fish Lake all the time, too.
What would you catch?
Fish.
Cool.
Human feet.
Human feet. All right. Let's see. I'm talking about the original Poltergeist here, okay?
Oh
Chicken
my
across the counter.
gosh.
Would you pay to stay in the Poltergeist house?
Hell no.
How? It imploded on itself, Carrie.
Go to poltergeisthouse.com
Okay.
and you can stay in the Poltergeist house. It's an Airbnb. It has the pool in the back. If you scroll down, looks nice.
Where's it
doesn't
actually located at?
It's in the Simi Valley.
It's too close to Los Angeles, I'll tell you that.
That's what I mean. Is that because I go down to LA a lot, and I have to admit I'm kind of tempted. Although it's very expensive.
Well, you know what's crazy? So apparently this house went up for sale like last year or something, and then whoever bought it has turned it into an Airbnb.
Yeah,
That's smart.
they refurbished it and made it look like the Poltergeist house.
It's actually bad for housing, but that's a different conversation altogether.
So the guy put in the staticky TV. He decorated the kids' rooms to look like the movie, with the Star Wars sheets and the clown and all that stuff. It's a 2.5
the staticky
bathrooms.
TV thing. Do you have
Yes.
a picture of the movie poster, Rebecca, with the kid at the TV?
It's right
that
there.
one. That is actually a friend of mine. It turns
The
out
TV?
yes, the TV. To the moon,
CRT
Alice.
days.
Bang, zoom.
No, the actress who played the little girl in the movie was unavailable to shoot that. So it turns out that the friend of mine's parents were friends with like the cameraman, and they were like, "Hey, you've got a blonde, long-haired kid. Can we use her for a photo shoot?" So that's actually my friend Stephanie in that picture.
Whoa.
Hi, Steph. It is $800 a night to stay there. So, but there are many bedrooms, so you can
Gee.
split it up with friends. But also, you can include a custom curated experience with static portraits, movie screenings, or a night that feels watched.
Oh, no, thank you.
It
A
says
night
here.
that feels watched. I like the way you decorated your front living room. The way that it looks from your front lawn looks good.
So stay in the Poltergeist house. Why not?
Yeah, does it come with Craig T. Nelson and
I don't want to hang out with Craig T. Nelson. Not these days.
Why?
okay. You make a good point. You actually do make a good point there.
He is an ass. All right.
I got to tell you, I watched this movie probably only like 7 or 8 years ago. And I remember talking to my mom, and she told me one of my uncles, after he watched that movie, he couldn't sleep for 3 days. And
Yeah, it's
watching
scary.
it like 6 years ago compared to what we have now doesn't translate well.
You're saying it doesn't hold up. Huh?
It wasn't scary to me at all. But maybe I'm desensitized.
I think you are.
I think I am. Thanks a lot, internet.
What did we consume this week? Who wants to go first?
I'm
I
happy
consume-
to go. Or,
Oh, sorry, you go ahead.
Rebecca, go ahead.
okay.
Yeah, I'm not fighting Rebecca.
Whatever. I'll start with books. I read Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. And then I started the TV show because if you know anything about me, I'm a big sucker for adaptations. And if you know anything about Daisy Jones and the Six, it's like the adjacent Fleetwood Mac story. The book is told all in interview format, so you get everybody's like different perspectives on specific situations. Anyway, I really liked it. I think Riley Keough cast as Daisy Jones is inspired casting, so I've only watched the first episode of that. Another book I read that is going to win the award for scariest book I read this year is called They Poisoned the World, Life and Death in the Age of Forever Chemicals by Mariah Blake. all about the cover up of this town in New Jersey that was adjacent to the plant where they were making Teflon products. And
yes.
how everyone was getting cancer and being born with birth defects, and how they covered all that up. And it's everywhere in the world now, and it's never, ever, ever leaving. Yep. So if you want to read a scary book, that one's great. I watched all of the new season of King of the Hill. I was a little. So the first couple of episodes, I was like, oh, I don't know that I want to watch Hank Hill navigate 2025, and because apparently, so him and Peggy go to Saudi Arabia for a decade, and apparently the equivalent of going to Saudi Arabia for 10 years is being cryogenically frozen, because they come back to the United States and they're like, what is all of this? And by the end of it, I actually really, really enjoyed everything that they did, and I thought it was a blast.
I was a little sad that I'm going to spoil it a little bit here. When we first see the return of Bill, the neighbor,
yeah,
he's like 300 pounds and hasn't left his house since
COVID.
since the COVID, and he refers to his window as his what? It's not a window. It's a, they can bring food to you and put it through the hole. You don't need to leave the house. It just goes right through the hole there.
Yeah.
But then the next episode, he's not 300 pounds and he's out of the house.
Yeah. And he's back to his old Bill antics.
Yeah.
It was fun. I have questions about the continuity, because Bobby is 21 in this and he owns a restaurant. So like, did he go to Saudi Arabia with them? Did he go and then come back? Did he stay here? I have a lot of GH, Good Hank, Cotton's other son. He's like a teenager in this. I just have a lot of questions about the time continuity. Anyway, I had a blast. I would recommend it. Movies that I'm legally obligated to talk about. Freaky or Friday. So if you... No.
Oh, really?
Actually, loved this movie a lot more than I thought I would.
Wow.
So I was a little hesitant at first, because I was a teenager in 2003. And so I was like, oh, I don't know that I want to revisit this time in my life ever. So were to feel a little bit triggered by this movie. Actually, this movie was delightful. It felt a lot like they took a lot of care to make it feel like a Disney movie for teens in the 2000s. Complimentary. Everything down to like Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis, they are doing great. Jamie Lee Curtis chewing scenery, I think they're letting her be a little chaotic, and I think that's what she needs to survive. Lindsay Lohan is doing Lindsay Lohan stuff. You forget that she's actually pretty good at slapstick physical comedy, and she does quite a bit of that in this. But like everything down to like hot guys with British accents, the punk rock soundtrack, bloopers during the credits, like it felt so much like a 2000 teen movie, and I really, really, really enjoyed it. A lot more than I thought I would. Also, Weapons, the highly anticipated horror movie from Zach Kreger.
Yes.
Went and saw that. Listen, there's a lot of discourse surrounding this movie, and I don't understand why. It is being recognized as one of the most highly anticipated movies of the year, and people are calling it one of the best horror movies of the decade. I don't know that I would call it that. It is a very good mystery thriller type movie. I think I liked Barbarian more. I also do think it's unfair to compare the two, because
it is.
I like apples, I like oranges.
Yeah, Barbarian scared the shit out of me.
Barbarian is incredible. Yeah. And Weapons, he wrote on spec, so he wasn't writing it for anybody. I read an interview with Zach Kreger. If you're a fan of Whitest Kid You Know, he wrote this as a creative outlet to channel his grief over losing Trevor Moore, if you're familiar with that sketch group. And so for me, I'm going to sound really pretentious, but it was really fun to watch it through like a psychological lens to see where he was how he was channeling his grief into these characters.
His trauma. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's the movie itself too, right? Because the whole premise of the movie is 17 kids from one particular classroom suddenly disappear one day, and nobody knows what happened to them. And so the movie takes place in the aftermath, and everybody's trying to process it in their own way, right? Like Julia Garner's the teacher, and she's just trying to survive in the town because everyone's blaming her. Josh Brolin is the dad of one of the kids, and he's trying to fix it. And one character, Alden Ehrenreich, excuse me, he's trying to just be a good husband and a good police officer. And, it follows him as he, stumbles. Like, there's a lot of really cool character aspects. It's told in Rashomon style, so you get different character stories, different character vignettes, and they all culminate, in this. Actually, the movie's actually really funny too, which was kind of a relief because there's a lot of moments of dread and silence and peeking in the background to see like what's going to jump out and scare me, but there's actually a lot of elements of humor that are woven in that I really appreciate. For me, it's a solid 4-star out of 5-star movie. I would recommend it. I thought it was fantastic.
The trailer alone is creepy. I don't know if you've seen this, James, but it's the kids don't just disappear. They get up in the middle of the night.
At 2:17 a.m., they all get up and leave their house and run off into the
And
Are we
woods.
talking about
off.
Barbarian?
No.
No,
Children of the
weapons.
Corn?
Weapons.
Weapons.
They all get up in the middle of the night and just run into the woods, and they're gone.
I have 2 kids at home. That's nothing that's abnormal to me.
But
They get up in the middle of the night and just leave. And it's
and also
crazy.
like the way, like you'll see at the poster, the way the kids are running with their arms out like that. Zach Kreger took
tracks.
inspiration from a photo from Vietnam of a little girl covered in napalm. As
I've
she's
seen that photo.
yeah, and it's a really haunting photo. And he took inspiration from that for the way that the kids are running.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm gonna have to watch this.
Great movie. A lot of people are going to tell you it's a movie about nothing, and it kind of is, but not derogatory. I think this is great. Jordan Peele fired his management team after they lost the bidding war for this movie, and
Wow.
that tells you it's a really. To me, it tells you it's a really good movie. So go see it. Loved it. If you love a horror mystery thriller, it's great.
And it's always interesting to me when somebody that comes from comedy pivots into horror.
Well, but they're good at it. So like Jordan
Yeah,
Peele,
'cause they
Zach
know
Kreger,
timing.
Danny McBride, not only just the timing, but they know how to elicit certain emotions out of people.
Timing. Yeah.
And they know how to manipulate people's emotions. So excellent
Timing
stuff.
is very important in horror and comedy. All right. Rob, you want to go next?
Sure. Pulling that pin on Matt Smith that I had earlier.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 2 things with him, or 2 things about him. One, scrolling through my Facebook feed the other night, there was a thing with some of the previous doctors from the 10-year before Christopher Eccleston. They had Sylvester McCoy, Peter Davidson, and Tom Baker. And they're talking about, can the doctor really be any age? And Sylvester McCoy goes off about, well, he thinks that the doctor should always be this older person and, to have the wisdom and to solve problems with his brain, etc. And he said, and then they hired this 12-year-old Matt Smith, and he does a fantastic job. And, I enjoyed Matt Smith as the doctor. He's no David Tennant, but he's up there. I mean, for me, Matt Smith was like the absent-minded professor of doctors.
Matt Smith is what got me back into the Doctor Who universe.
And he did a great job. But just hearing the other doctor smack talk him and then go, no, actually, he actually did a great job with this. And it shows that the doctor can be any age. And it's just the wisdom and maturity of the character can be anybody, and just solving problems and helping people. It was just really fun to hear the old guard speaking about the next generation, basically. So that was kind of fun. Right. Second, going into media I did consume, we're going through the Terminator series of movies. And we've done
hell yeah.
Terminator 1, Terminator 2. This past weekend, we did Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines.
Boo!
And Terminator Salvation.
No!
And we have one more to go. We have one more to go, and it's the one with Matt Smith, which is Terminator Genesis, which we'll be watching sometime in the next few days. So I'm just like, I get to see Matt Smith as a villain again. Yeah. So that was why I was putting the pin in it from earlier. And just to say, three and Salvation, we're just like, hey, we've got this franchise. What can we do with it? How can we milk even more money out of this? And I like Dark Fate, Andrew. I'll just leave it at that. Because Dark Fate tried to do something slightly different. But yeah, these two is just kind of like, we've got to get through these to get to the other ones. just go. And that's basically what we've done. And then we talk shit about them while we're watching it. So,
Charles, he's just doing the movies. He's not doing any of the
not the series, and not doing Sarah Connor Chronicles either.
because I thought Sarah Connor Chronicles was terrific.
And that's fine. You get to see Shirley Manson as well, but another story.
Yeah.
Still doing our Fringe watch through season 2, and it's still fantastic. Strange New Worlds, like I said, is it possible to love everything about an episode and then hate the episode, or not be happy with the episode? That's it.
But
and
love everything
this
about
is that
it.
episode, huh?
Yeah. But you loved everything about it.
But it's like it's everything you want in a Star Trek episode, and then you're just like, God damn it. Meh. But it's all I can say about it because Rebecca has not seen it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been able to watch it this week yet.
Also, this thing called the NFL started back up preseason this week. So happy me was sitting on a couch cheering on my team. Go sports. And also this weekend, today and tomorrow, Craft Lake City. So if you are in the Salt Lake City area, State Fair Park, go check it out. See what local DIY and local makers have out there and put out there in crafts that they have made, including they've got a kids row going from 12 to 4 today. And go support local small businesses, including my wife. No plug. Book-wise, have not gotten back to this by N.K. Jemisin because I am reading the autobiography of Benjamin Sisko. Because it's me and it's the way I'm wired.
Who's the actual author?
The actual author of this is Jake Sisko.
Should
That's what I was going to say.
No, it was related to him. I'll have to get back to you on who actually wrote it.
Is it presented
Derek-
as though I'm Ben
Tyler
Sisko
Attica.
and I'm writing this?
Well, it's presented more as Ben Sisko wrote this, and before he went into the Celestial Temple, handed this off to Jake.
Oh, okay. Kind of like
And so Jake,
okay.
so there's a preface by Jake saying a lot of people think this about my father or this, and want to know all these things about him. I'm just trying to get to know my dad better, and this book helped me do that. So he's basically, forwarding the book on to everyone else to read as, Sisko's backstory. And
Okay.
it's really interesting because if you start Deep Space Nine, you get Sisko in media race, and we find out he doesn't like certain people and things for reasons, but we don't know a lot about him, which we do discover a little more over the course of the series. Like we get to meet his father, we get to see him in the kitchen with his dad back on Earth in New Orleans. But this goes back and talks about how his family, not only owned that restaurant, but like a hotel next door, and that was run by his grandparents.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And his
Okay.
relationship with his grandparents and his younger siblings, and the unusual nature of his family structure because the woman who raised him was not his mom.
Oh,
And all of these things. Yeah. And they do talk about that a little bit in the series, but that's later in the series,
okay.
which goes on to more of the emissary stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm actually really enjoying this. It's a well-written book, and it sounds like, somebody just like, this was what my life was like growing up. And so far I'm in his preteen years right now.
Okay.
And just him learning life lessons from his family and doing stupid things that mold him into the Sisko that we see by the time we get to DS9.
All right.
Good read. I do recommend it. Check it out at your local library or bookseller. Quick hits on comics. Absolute Superman number 10. You don't tug on Superman's cape. And that's really all I'm going to say here because it does not go well for those who do.
Don't
Enough
give him a
said.
tuggy.
Don't
do it.
give him a tuggy. JSA also number 10. Justice Society versus the Injustice Society, and we get a little bit of interaction between Hawkgirl and Hawkman that we haven't seen in some time, where Kendra is basically like, "Look, I know that we have a history. I know that our lives have circled back and forth through all these reincarnations, but I am not this person. Let's just do this mission, this thing we've got to do, and move on." And there's a lot of unrest on both the Justice Society team and the Injustice Society in trying to get some things accomplished. So they're heading for, I think the next issue should be a showdown between the two, and I'm actually looking forward to see how that goes.
All right.
Birds of Prey 24.
Whoa.
this is just a really big fight issue, and it's fun. It's just a fun thrown in there, just like slap, knockdown, drag out, slobber knocker in a couple of cases. And the birds aren't doing all that great, to be perfectly honest. Will they survive? Will they make it through? Will everyone come out intact? Read it and find out. Captain America #2. This is our Secret Wars. So this is right after Cap has been thawed. He's turned down membership in the Avengers, gone back to work for the U.S. Army under General Ross. He is sent on a mission with a guy who's been kind of given the role of Captain America, who's a major, who's a little trigger happy and a little bit by this is the mission, this is the thing, no deviation from the plans. Yeah, and you also get to see Steve is often referred to generally as a man out of time and a man who is behind the times. And here we see Steve dealing with that because the world that he left in the 40s and this mission, he's been out of the ice for like 2 weeks at this point. And the world around him he doesn't quite get it. And he doesn't quite understand the back steps that some things seem to have taken. And watching him trying to reconcile that is actually really well done.
So what's the time frame in this?
So this would be, they kind of they don't give you a specific time. If you try to look at some of the characters around Steve to figure it out, it's like post Iraq 1.
Okay. All right.
So they're bringing it forward. So it's not like he wakes up in the 60s or 70s. So it's more like closer to 2000, early 2000s that he has been thawed and found.
Okay.
Uncanny X-Men #19 by Gail Simone. Deadpool and Outlaw versus the Uncanny X-Men, and hijinks ensue because the kids that the X-Men are mentoring are whooping Deadpool's ass, and it's hilarious. So this is fun. Check this out. And finally, if you like
Gail
good
Simone
horror,
could do that. Yeah.
Gail Simone does a great job with this. Jeff Lemire, I meant to mention, was writing the JSA tale, so it's a little bit of a creepy factor in it, and a little bit of a metaphysical factor in it that he brings in. In this book, Blink and You'll Miss It, I picked up on a recommendation from my comic shop in North Carolina, from the owner there. It is a horror story that is a very slow burn. There's something wrong with the town. There's someone who's returning to this town after a number of years away, and the town hasn't changed at all in that time.
Kind of like a Twilight Zone episode.
Kind of like a Twilight Zone, and I can see how they're going to try to unfold the mystery of what's going on here and why certain people are acting certain ways. But I quite enjoyed it. It's a dark horror. So far, we haven't seen anything truly supernatural, but there's a couple of questionable things that happen in it. So give that a shot.
All right.
That's cool.
James, what about you?
Oh my goodness. I watched 2 fantastic A24 films this last week. Death of the Unicorn and Mickey 17, don't fact check. And then a couple of weeks ago, as an adult, I finally went to Disneyland. And I got to tell you, as a grown adult male in his lower mid-30s, I cried 3 times in Star Wars Land. Seeing the Millennium Falcon in real life.
Damn it.
Seeing ATST in real life.
Damn it.
And then seeing R2D2 in real life. Oh my gosh.
I
Okay,
remember
I'm
seeing
so
the
good.
Millennium Falcon. It like stopped me in my tracks and took my breath away.
Yeah. When was the last time something took your breath away as an adult?
Yeah.
That was a good thing.
Never.
I should say. Yeah. It's usually like, oh my gosh, that car accident was way worse on the 15 than I thought. Yeah, I gotta say, they know theming and decor. I was blown away by Mickey's Runaway Railroad. That ride I did not know was not on tracks.
Exactly. That ride is not appreciated as it should be.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
It's all projection mapped. Is it servos or is it magnetic?
I don't know.
That's Disney magic.
It's
is what
the
it
magic,
is.
yeah.
It's the kids that get lost in the park. They repurpose them for that.
It's a combination of like an old style dark ride and all of this new technology. It's just
phenomenal.
It's amazing. Yeah.
And I will tell you, I do have a favorite character in the park. It is not a popular character, but we made a point every day. Disney does such a good job of disassociating you from your wallet as soon as you walk into the park. I was not aware that the park tickets is basically just a down payment on a larger amount of payments that you make when you're in the park. As an adult who I feel like I function pretty well in society, I went in there being like, okay, I'm not going to buy a lightsaber. I'm not, I heard the churros are good, but I have a budget. Day 1, it was like, no, it's fine. Day 3, I was like, okay, I'm getting a second churro. Who else wants a churro? Ooh, somebody went the justice route. You and I got the same color. Oh, mine's in my office.
So what we did when we went, we bought white and yellow from the shop and then snuck it in to the lightsaber making. And so then we swapped it out. And then when you turn on all your lightsabers at the end, ours were white and yellow, and everyone else in the room was like, "Whoa, what? Oh my god, how'd you get to do that?"
I didn't know that. So you just made an insurrection in.
Yeah.
I want these colors. No, I always told myself if I ever get a lightsaber, it would be blue. Like 110%. I'm such an Obi-Wan Kenobi fanboy that he can do no wrong in my eyes. But when I was there, they had the forged and something series of lightsaber. Apparently, it was like a limited series, and that's all it took. They just had to tell me that it was limited, and I'm like, done. I will spend $100+ on this toy.
There's a docuseries on Disney Plus called Behind the Attraction, I think it's called, and it's all about the parks and how they do things.
Oh my gosh,
So
I need to watch that now that I'm doing what I do. Like it is.
So, Carrie, do you need to watch that before I go in October?
I would
or wait.
after.
I'm going in September, maybe.
Oh, really? When?
September.
Like the first weekend of September because of the Oasis concert I'm going to in LA.
Well, we'll talk because I'm thinking about going down because it's my birthday. Anyway.
Oh, I will make a day trip down with you, Carrie, and because I want to experience Carrie experiencing Disneyland. I got to tell you too,
I want to watch a grown man cry.
You will see it anytime a little kid interacts with a character. That's when I get verklempt.
Well, and I got to tell you, every day we went and we got pins. And my favorite character in the whole park is the Hatbox Ghost. I love the lore behind the Hatbox Ghost. I love the new design of the Hatbox Ghost. I love that ride so much. The last time I rode it, it broke down 5 times when I was on the ride, and it just made the ride that much better.
James, I did it on Christmas. It's so much fun on Christmas.
Do they change it on Christmas?
Yeah, it's all Christmassy.
Where did you get that, Carrie?
Got this in Tokyo Disneyland. This is
Oh, isn't Tokyo Disney the best? How is
no? It isn't. Sorry, it's just not.
Okay. Well,
I'll tell you
you're wrong. But
let's save this for the after party.
Okay.
Shall we? Let's talk Disney parks in the after party because I can go and go and go.
Talk about Disney Sea.
All right, we will. We will.
You go under the sea. Spoiler alert.
You can. Let's see. I of course this South Park this season is. And you know why it is so good? It's because they're doing what our media refuses to do.
Where do you
They got their bag, and they're going to just go all out.
Mm-hmm.
I've been wanting to watch it. Where do you consume South Park right now?
Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus.
Yeah. Okay. Also, King of the Hill got that started. I'll let you know how that goes. Strange New Worlds. I thought it was an okay episode. I'm curious to find out what your problem with it is. I finished a series on Netflix called Department Q, which I'm late to the party on, but really quite enjoyed it. It's one of those cold case type shows, and it's in Scotland. Mark Maron's new comedy special on HBO. Quite good. Quite good. Watch that. And that's pretty much my week. All right.
Sorry. James mentioned Rebecca starting an insurrection by changing her thing. I watched Star Trek Insurrection this week also.
You did, huh?
I was waiting for my husband was out of town, and so I've been waiting for him to get back before I watch it.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's coming on the TV show in space.
Yeah. Remember what I said about the 2 Terminator movies? Just keep that in mind.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Okay, let's head over to the after party. I can't wait to hear this. Let's head over to the after party. Thank you all for being here. GeekShowGotThisCovered.com if you want to join our Patreon and join us in the after party. I guess we're going to be talking about Disney parks.
Hell yeah!
To start things off. So let's. That's where we will begin, and it'll wind up somewhere, food related, I'm sure. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Goodbye.